everybody. Today is Tuesday, the 25th, and I thought I might shimmy all the way back to the Atlantic and the Indian River Lagoon, but instead I decided to stop here. I'm on the Kissimmee River right now, which flows, south out of Orlando and that whole area, Lake City, and is the primary freshwater source for Lake Okeechobee. Which is really interesting. I literally had to ask Dr. Google how that's possible, because that is flowing south, obviously into the lake, and then the Everglades go from there. So it baffles me how the St. Johns River goes the opposite way. But I'm not far. Once I leave Lake Okeechobee here, I don't know, I think Okeechobee, the town's maybe only another 15 miles from here, which is right where the lake is. And then within 40 miles, I'm at Blue Cypress Lake, which is the headwaters of the St. Johns River, which flows north from there for almost 300 miles. And when I looked it up with Dr. Google, it said that basically the east coast of Florida sits between the central ridge of Florida and, obviously the ocean. And where it starts at Blue Cypress Lake has an elevation of about 25 feet above sea level, and where it ends, the mouth of the St. Johns River in Jacksonville, is at zero. So over 300 miles, it only drops 25 feet, and therefore is known as one of the slowest moving rivers in the world. But I guess that makes sense. That's the bottom line of the story. That water collects there, and somehow from Indian River County, where I am, not right now, but where I live, all the way north to Jacksonville. It's a long ways. It's a 3.5 hour drive on 95 going 80. And that's the river course. So it just kind of baffled me how this river comes this way and that river goes that way. But anyhow, I just pulled off on the side of the road here on kind of a little scenic spot. I can't even remember the state highway I'm on, but I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. Boy, there's definitely something hitting on the surface of the water. Whoop, there's some more. Ooh, maybe I'll go get my fishing rod. I caught a little bass this morning while I was in Naples. Maybe I'll see what I can drag out of the Kissimmee River right here just for sport. Yeah. So anyways, it's a dock. It's a dock report. It's not lagoon life, but it's river life. It's water life. And water is Florida. Have a beautiful day.